Stonestreet Farm is known for its illustrious Broodmare band, and that star power was on display during our recent visit for the next installment of TDN Mare Visits. We checked in with Cavorting, Dreaming of Julia, Glinda the Good, and a Wildcat Speed.
She's a very laid-back, loving mother, takes very good care of her babies. Her babies have a tendency to look a lot like her. They've got a huge shoulder, great big rump to them. This foal this year looks a lot like Lady Aurelia. It's got the big, nice shoulder, big hindquarters. She probably has a little bit more leg than Lady Aurelia did at this point in time in her development. She's very much knows herself. She won't put up with a lot of nonsense. If she wants to be groomed, she'll be groomed, but when she's had enough, she'll let you know. This year, Cavorting has Medaglia d'Oro filly. She looks a lot like her mother, a little bit more stretchier. The first foal that she had was a Curlin filly, and that was a little bit more compact than the filly that we have this year. But both of them have a bit of their mother's temperament, which they know themselves and aren't too terribly shy to show it from time to time, but they're in general easy to work with. She's quite night and day in her transition. When she was first bought as a weanling here, we were loading her up at the sales ground, and she somehow gracefully jumped out of the back of a van and managed to take that talent to the farm and jumped out of a paddock, which transitioned well to the racetrack. That fiery spirit that she had did well for her there. She's a Grade 1 winner. But since she's come to the farm, she's settled down into motherhood quite well, has relaxed a bit, but on a good day you can see that fire in her eye where, you know, she wanted to run. And she's a mom who's only had a few foals, so she's still very attached to them. Glinda the Good, this year she has a full brother to Good Magic, a colt by Curlin. Looks a lot like him, chestnut with a blaze, has the most chill attitude that you've probably ever met on a foal, will come up to you and want all the attention and won't run away from you. He's just very personable. It's a horse that I would put in front of anybody, that even if they didn't have horse experience, you could just kind of put them up there and know that they're not going to get hurt. His brother about now is a little bit more compact. This one's a little bit more has a little bit more length to him, but they both still had that kind of chill attitude where they just came in, they were easygoing, they never gave you a real problem. She adapted really well. She didn't miss a beat at all from being that Grade 1 race mare to a Grade 1 producing broodmare. She's very easygoing when it comes to her foals. It's easy to work around her, and haven't had very many issues with her at all. He's a lot more relaxed than she is, not to say that she's a mare that's more on the muscle, but you can do basically anything you want with him, and he doesn't care. He is a very typical Medaglia d'Oro, which will do well on the racetrack.